Cool. Alright. So we got trains today. That's our big focus.
You're gonna ride the train.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna do that. We're gonna find a couple more weapons, and I'm gonna try and make use of a couple different ones today.
Yeah, like, we've been trying to get through most of this at a steady clip, but also just, like, weapons demos need to happen at some point, I guess.
Yeah.
So, where we left off is, we're heading back to Snowtown.
Yep.
And the stage is set for the last hurrah. All the pirate factions that we have fought previously are getting together for one last big score. We gotta bust them up.
Yep. So, and of course, the final ruin for us is behind that. So, Massasaw, thank you very much for the sub. All right, let's quick check the shop. I don't know if this has changed. I think it's probably the same as the shop on, There's a resistor chip. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get that in time. Oh, right, we have all the... Link Armor Omega. Good. Ooh. That's probably... These are things I'm after.
Yeah, probably stuff to consider after we get done here.
Yeah. Anything in part or anything in recharge? We're good there. Okay. Because yeah, if I look at Buster parts, we have the 1111, we have the 4 attack and the 4 range, and we can do better than that. So let's see what we actually have right now. Ha!
I'd honestly say that the Blaster Unit Omega could probably replace Accessory Pack once we do that.
Yeah, probably. And like maybe the range booster gets replaced by something like one of the something as well, but. All right. Hey. Just you can see the fire in that.
Just gonna put this heater right in the middle of the shop floor where everyone can steal it.
Yep. I'd say it's too cold to steal it, but you get the heater. It's free. All right, parts and stuff. We've done most of the stuff in town. There's a couple bits I think we left untouched.
Yeah, the post office is one, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually has stuff now, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. All right, I remember that now. So we came here earlier, and obviously there was really nothing for us at the post office, but... Hey, dude.
Hey, buddy.
Alright, we got a letter. It's from the pirates. Servbot letter 1. Well, let's go check that out. Do you want to read? Yes. Oh, hey, Servbot 20. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, no. Have you tried playing the piano? This is my favorite bit. You know that there's 40 Servbots, but they say Servbot 42 because Servbot 41 exists in Misadventures of Tron Bonne, even though we had like Game Shark to unlock Servbot 41. So
yeah, I was about to say, like, it's a kind of a Schrodinger Servbot. We don't actually know if they exist or not, but apparently this is canon now.
Yep. I mean, sounds like a pretty, I don't know. Sounds like it could be an okay offer. Alright, well, let's see if we got any other mail. Alright, we got served by letter 2. Good. Alright, so these actually come at, obviously, since you can tell this one says Podki Village. Like, these come at different times. It's just we didn't have a reason to come to this place.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, Servbot 32, who works in the lab. They're one of the designers in the lab. Because Servbots 30 through 34 are all like designers. Oh dear. Thank you. I love how earnest the Servbots are.
Yeah, they really care about Tron.
Oh, and we got a different letter.
Oh, this is what happens if you give that one girl Shu all of the textbooks and pencils and stuff. She teaches them how to write.
Dear Mr. Megaman, we are learning how to write letters. Did you get this letter? Please come back to our island and play with us soon. Bye.
I honestly have some questions about how they managed to arrive at I spelt correctly and use it in the mental gymnastics you have to go through.
Dear Megaman, we learned that we live in Keto Village today. We're getting smarter every day. Today was very hot. It's summer, so every day is hot. Our sister says this is what you should write in letters. Bye. Alright. Dear Megaman, how are you? We're fine. We're still studying with our sister. We haven't seen you for a long time. We hope you can come back and visit us soon. If you did, it would make our sister Shu really happy. You can see that there are there's no typos in that letter.
Yeah, that's a cute capstone on that whole thing.
Oh my god, we're swamped with letters of people complaining about those pirates. Postman is implying he's read the letter. Yeah, no, I think we just read them aloud. Clearly, Snowman. Snowman mail. Your
message.
Your message.
This shit gives me life. You don't understand. This happens all the time in anime, and my heart grows 3 sizes every time I see some weird English on the computer.
It's real good. I love that your is like, lowercase, and then message. There we go. That's better.
Oh yeah, he's totally reading our mail. I don't think Yosyanke actually has a federal law preventing them from tampering with other people's mail.
Yeah. Alright, let's head it back up here. My favorite thing about the message is that the S's look like 5s and the G looks like a 6.
There's so many layers.
Yeah, that's good. So one of these should be, yeah. Okay, we actually did have to do this.
Twist the knife a little bit more, why don't you?
So, yeah, the idea here is that he got better, worked on the train night and day, and now he's back collapsed in here again. That arm seems a bit unwieldy. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And then we get another little scene.
Yep. Okay. We we officially have confirmation on that.
Well, we have dad confirmation. Yeah, so that's been Roll's dad the whole time. It's not really that. It's kind of fairly obvious, but you know.
Yeah. So I have confirmation, even if Mega Man is not actually in the room to see it.
All right, we got a nice Iceman on the
Yeah.
comic books here. All right, let's go to 203. That's the one with the art that I think is Super Churls over there. Yeah.
Yeah, that is Super Turtles.
The casual wear in summer. Yes. Oop. Can't. I think he just got his memory back as part of it, Number Q.
Ma'am, your geometry is getting in the way.
Like, maybe it's supposed to. That's definitely a frog. But yeah, that's like the at least the read I always went with is that like he didn't get his memory back until like now, and Roll's not here. It's just Mega Man, so.
Yeah, it's a really weird time for this to spring up, but at the same time, it's like
We gotta put it somewhere.
getting your memory back is not on a timetable.
We got a cigarette. We got a cigarette ashtray over there that says love. You know, just you know, like you do. A cactus.
I feel like if this were made at least 2 years ago, that it would have the word truth on it instead.
Shit. Alright, no idea. I think Number Q, what we just got is the last scene we have with him, if memory serves.
Yes, it is.
So like we're done. Pulled me into a ball. Origin of Man. This is a book about a wrestler, actually. This doesn't have anything to do with like the history of man. It's just about who else?
Yeah, when they're talking about the origin of man, they're talking about the heart and soul of a man forged for combat.
It's good, Tiger. The history of yeah, it's like the same thing. Hey, buddy. Rip.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh, you don't say, huh? Buddy, that was 10 years ago. No, that was 20 years ago. My goodness, when did you get your... Yo, are those some Jesus photos? Oh, I'm sorry, those are two goddesses. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I love that the extremely shitty resolution is supposed to cover up the fact that these are stock photos meant to stand in for whatever religion the game has at the time.
My favorite is that, like, they're the same thing, but the one on the left has, like, a fake, like, has, like, this, like, very kind of, like, shoddily added in, like, gray, you know, it's like, okay, just add some gray in, that'll look like a shawl or something, it's fine, it's fine. Here we go. Yep.
Yeah, that is extremely 4:55 p.m. Halo on Friday.
Alright, the other part in Upper Q is that, Roll's dad actually has like a family on this island? Sort of?
Yeah. It's a little weird, like, when he became an amnesiac, he ended up settling down in this town and got another family of his own and stuff, so, like...
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the... Oh boy. Super fighting robot. I love it.
I can't believe they were making artistic Twitter shit posts in, like year 2000 or whatever the fuck this was.
Year 2000, we got that sort of thing. Oh, it's good. Nope. Oh, this is actually a good thing if I get it in. You get evil sooner or later. 200 bucks. Alright, again, I could just go to the train, but I'm enjoying going around the city first. This is kind of our last hurrah here.
Since Yosunke is very much the, like, demo town where they stuff everything that they want to put in the game there.
Okay. Okay. $100. Oh boy. Ooh, yeah, alright.
Yeah, we never did hit him up for information.
Okay, underneath this gallery is an old-ass ruin. Cool.
This also explains why Data is here.
Yeah, that's the reason there's a save point here. And this is also where you get the... Oh, by the way, you should go talk to Joe. Mysterious girl. I'm warned away by a mysterious girl. She first, Who knows?
Could be anything.
What does the passage of time mean? It's weird. I don't get it. So the Sky Goddess was imprisoned for trying to steal the keys or something. I sure hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Alright. Anyway. That's all we got. Ooh, check out that art.
I love how unapologetically stock all of this art is.
Yes. Alright, let's go train. Enough wandering the village here. We can do the last of our wandering when we come back from beating up the train. Hold on, what am I... Hunter Seeker should be okay for this.
Yeah.
Might want...
It's just mostly like whatever is good range.
Yeah, actually, I might want to go switch over to Homing Missile if I want more, because Hunter Seeker's not really range.
Yeah, Hunter Seeker's just more coverage, but like...
Yeah. Hunter Seeker is really sweet, and I love it in dungeons, but, like, I want something with a bit more oomph. So let's go dev room. Yeah, let's switch over to my homing missile. Okay. Go spot 42. Alright.
I'm sorry, for whatever reason, I'm picturing Ghost Spot 42 as the secret item menu at the Red Robin when you're there at 5 in the morning.
It's true. If you walk into a Denny's at 4 a.m. and order a Ghost Spot 42.
If you walk into a Denny's at 4 a.m., that's just risky business. You don't know what kind of food you're going to get.
Okay. So yeah, this is, like, again, talking about Joe's new family here. And some bunny.
Also, I'm guessing the pirates just hid all of their shit in that one building that used to be here.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm just saying that's kind of a small building to house an entire train.
It had a much larger... You see that giant hole in the ground? It was much larger under...
Ah, that's right. The tunneling train. How could I have been so foolish?
Yes. Big fan of the music here. The, like, changes it gets when it... So we take the track. Okay, no, the track is the... We already did that.
No, actually the event flag is in town, but we could just go ahead and take a look at that little entryway on the side.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have to do something in town? Oh, right, sorry.
Right, because the train is in town.
Yeah.
We're going off a different set of tracks.
Yeah, I see it now. Or I'll take some cash in the meantime. Can I shortcut back to town over here?
Possibly.
Also, this feels like a thing that would have definitely been an area entry, but it's not.
Yeah, like, the reason why I just wanted to come out here real quick is because, like, this is some very cut-ass content.
Ooh. Yeah, there's just, like, nothing here. Alright.
It is kind of interesting sometimes when games do that, where they, like, have an entire area corralled off for set pieces and not much else, and you just get to explore it on your off time anyway.
Alright. Anyway, let's head back to town, touch the actual train, now that I remember what we're talking about. Hi. No. Don't go walking in the field unless you got a gun. Got these little snow reaver bots out here.
How many of these stupid things they just bury in the snow?
I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, so you can kind of see the track up above us that we're going to be using instead. Okay. What's up? Anything in here right now?
Not really.
Okay. Oh well. There's more flour.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think it's just kind of safe to leave
So-
Joe be with his new life.
So over here is the spot we're actually supposed to be going. Off to Yosuke West. Alright.
I like the extra touch that it, like everything that Joe builds is the orange and red motif, orange yellow
Yeah.
motif, like Roll does,
Yep.
and it's also shaped like the van that Roll used in Legends 1.
Yep. Okay, so here's our
Isn't the main gun fixed yet? It can't even hit the target. Shooting it once destroys the barrel. What kind of cannon is this supposed to be anyway? I told you it's still under development, but oh no, you just got to fire it, don't you? You not only knocked out the gun, you disabled the main reactor as well. Anyway, it's fixed now, so let's get a move on, shall we? At this rate, it'll be nightfall before we get to the city.
Can't they take anything seriously? Hey, Clay, your problem is you're too serious, you know? Besides, aren't you a little ashamed of yourself? I mean, a big fella like yourself getting trashed by that kid. You're getting old, man. I've had enough of this circus. I'm out of here.
Hey, wait! Paula, wait! These fools can't do anything right anyway. I guess it's high time I was getting out of here, too.
Hey, Diesel, you heard Paula. You can do the rest of it yourselves. See you around.
Hey, wait! Hey, Claymore!
Who cares? Let him go. That leaves more for us.
What?
Come on, Teasel, stop your whining and start acting like a man.
Why do I put up with that wimp? Who does he think he is, anyway, talking to me like that?
This is what happens when you don't have any money. We have to scrounge for parts to build our machines. We have to ally ourselves with people like that. We'll never win like this.
He's here! It's Megaman! He's using a train, too!
Here he comes.
We can start moving anytime. Cookie!
Please do try to keep up, Teasel.
I'll make you eat those words, Clyde. All right, boys! I don't want to see any slacking. Let's move out!
Come on, Shot. Full speed ahead.
I'll make you eat those words.
Alright.
I'll make you eat those words.
Mission start.
Alright.
I appreciated the extra bit where Tron just got extremely real.
Yeah.
Stop it!
Oh, shit.
Keep at it, Megaman!
Come on!
The armor on the middle section looks weak.
There we go.
Yeah, the idea is supposed to be like you position your arc such that you're able to get all three of the bomb trajectories in one swoop.
Stop it!
I can do words.
There we go.
Now look what's happening. Come on! Can't you both do anything right?
So long.
Watch out for the gun on top of the train!
There we go.
I'll blast you to bits.
God damn it. Nice laser you got there, dude.
I'll blast you to bits.
What is even the pathfinding supposed to be on this thing?
Shit.
No
Got
more
me.
Mr. Next Guy. Second guy. No more Mr. Next Guy. No more Mr. Next Guy.
There we go. There's Clyde's bit of the train gone.
I am sorry, Clyde. I don't have any choice.
What are you babbling about now? Wait,
You're not.
We won't forget you. Glide, good luck.
Farewell. See you around.
Tron, do it.
Releasing Glide's car.
What do you think you're doing? I'll get you for this, Teaser!
Sayonara, Glide.
Okay, that takes care of Mr. Glide. Now, we have to fall back and regroup. Full steam ahead, Bond.
Alright.
Incoming missiles! Why don't you grab those missiles and throw them back at them?
No.
Yep, okay, thanks, roll. There is one problem with this. Some of the missiles come in at a steep incline that you just can't grab them from. You have to grab the missiles that are coming straight at you.
Do I really not have the range for this? I might have to missile it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's this first part.
Okay. Well, hold on. We gotta... Look, damn it. We have our grabby thing. Oh my god, the closer they get.
Well, it's less that they're not... It's less that they're too stupid to betray him and more that they're too desperate to do it. Remember, the bonds are on a tight paycheck.
Yeah. Alright. God, I don't want the top one. There we go.
Incidentally, every servbot that is... Incidentally, every servbot that is riding a missile, like, they just go through the entire gauntlet of servbot facial textures. They all have different ones.
I love the way the servbots look as they get further away and closer. Up. Like, they're here, and it's just two eyes, and then... Oh, no.
Oh no, that one's sad.
I don't want tall. No. Homing missile? No, just put servbots on it, yeah.
That one was tearing up.
Bonk. Yeah, it's two shot. And you can see the servbots on the train tracks.
Yeah, they have so many facial textures, it's great.
There we go. I don't even think the servbots steer it, because, like, we throw them back and the servbots just go. Oh my god. The reason I just do not like the lifter is because its effective range is so much less than you want it to be. This might as well be a parry timing, is what I'm saying.
Pretty much.
Okay. Goodness. Back to home.
Though you say that, but I can definitely see this in a platinum game where it actually is parry timing.
I'd like it a lot more if it was. No, we're not gonna be able to hit.
I miss these awful projectiles.
Here we go!
And you can just you can hit the serve bot. So you just make sure they don't get to do their thing.
And this is a interesting little phase just because, like, you're trying to keep the serve bots from bombing you, but at the same time you gotta keep your fire concentrated on the cannon to cancel its shots. I also like that the Bond section of the train is infinitely more involved than glides because you know what we were here for.
Yeah, like, come on. No. Okay. Cancel. We got one more. We got one more set of shots with the homing missile. No. Thing's got health.
It doesn't seem to be moving on the cannon.
Some other targets? Oh. There it is.
There we go.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, it's extremely divert your fire sometimes to cancel the cannon.
Or just take the dang hit, 'cause... Okay.
In fairness, you are infinitely more durable than the train.
Yes. Okay, there we go. And then the best part!
Yes!
Here it is! Here it is! The best part! Oh wow, they aren't even connecting, okay.
Yeah, collision check's a little bit spotty on this, but I'll forgive him.
Yeah, we're in
The spectacle is worth it.
We're moving. I love that this is the power for the train.
Oh, here we go again. Tired of this.
Ouch! Ouch! It's hot! Miss Strong, we're on fire!
Teasel, we've got to get out of here!
Oh, listen to me, you little blue twerp. You haven't heard the last from us. I'll get you if it's the last thing I...
Oh no.
Mission complete!
Yeah! Fist pump!
That takes care of that. Now all we have to do is go back to the church and get the last key. Come on, Megaman, let's go.
Fist pump.
I'm glad they're just basically like, oh, they're fine.
Right, that's just how it is. This is, again, Team Rocket's blasting off again. They're fine. Alright, and then this leads us to this side. So this actually, like, there is, as you know, you got the treasure right there. You could just not even come over here if I remember right. Like, whoops.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, and it just comes back over here. And then this is the fight area. You can see the two tracks.
Yeah, so this is the area that was cordoned off earlier.
Yep. But yeah, so we get the spike chip for that. That is... Yes, that... So again, could be missed if you don't just, come on over here and grab it.
Yeah, that sort of thing is kind of weird, just because it's like,
This is kind of
well, you could have just had it put in our inventory in a cutscene or something if you really wanted to make sure the player had it.
Yeah, they wanted to, make sure it was available, but not, free, I guess. Alright, we want... Hey, what up? I'm gonna have to refill the canteen. And then I want to swap over to a different weapon.
Yeah. That fucking Zero poster. Ah, the Mammy Family Station.
Noodle. The potatoes. Potato.
I love this timestamp shit that we just get to attribute to the game, because, like, if this came out in recent times, that box would absolutely be a cup noodle box.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh, is that, Mega Man 4.
Oh, yeah, Kalinka.
Kalinka,
Yeah.
that's her name. I'm like, brain slowly moving. Alright, so we need to go do some development first, specifically for that, ice chip.
I did like the sort of implication after 4, even though you don't really care that much, that, like, Dr. Cossack just went on to be a super helpful guy who built a bunch of things for Mega Man.
Yep.
Like Beat.
Devram, Dev, take these notes, please. Cleated shoes. We're gonna be using those. Alright. Yes, and Eddie.
Wait, Dr. Cossack made Eddie? Because Eddie was in 4.
Oh, shit. Who's the other one? There's Beat and, is it Tango?
Tango was in Rock Band World 5, the Game Boy one. Ask me how I know.
Oh my goodness. No idea how you would know that.
It's a mystery.
Alright, let's get to a dungeon. Oh, actually. Ooh.
Thinking about that one Name That Tune we were at in MagFest at one time, and like 2 notes into the boss theme, I just dead-ass nailed it, and you're like, oh, of course you know
yeah,
that.
uh-huh. Here's $100. Are the side doors open yet, or are those always locked?
Side doors are always locked.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Weird.
like, my memory was like, they're there, and it's like, they don't do anything, do they? Alright, anyway.
Yeah, mostly just window dressing so that, like, you're wondering, oh, they only have one door in this giant building. That's weird.
Yep.
One more key left. This place looks pretty cold. Good luck.
Alright.
So, Kalinka Ruins is probably one of the most straightforward dungeons of the game. Like, it's a dungeon. It's just a final gauntlet.
It looks like there's a place where the floor's weaker around there. Try shooting it with your buster.
No. I'm busy. Hold on. The squares are weird in this place.
I've got things to do, can't you tell by how I'm moving around?
So, yep, you can shoot those floors out.
Memory
Okay,
serves
here we
is
go.
probably-
Here we go.
Whoop.
So I didn't put on the shoes because I wanted to show off this. So when you're moving, you actually kind of keep full control. The moment you stop, you slide. And you have a little bit of problems starting up. That's kind of how this works. Oh, I didn't switch weapons.
Good call.
Let me kick these two's ass and then we can go quick. What do I want to swap over to?
Oh, I'd say that Hunter Seekers had its time in the spotlight. Maybe we can give something else a shot.
Yeah, heck, I was wondering if maybe I can make it through the saber. Oh, no money? Are you real?
Assholes to the bitter end.
Come on. Just roll, understand map completion percentage.
I would think that as a spotter, she is the one most likely to understand map completion percentage. Her radar just suddenly gets brighter and brighter as more squares are filled in.
So this is the reason I'm fine leaving and going swapping, because we're literally one per man. Let's quick go grab a different weapon for this. Okay. My dude.
Don't get out of the way or anything. It's not like this is an entrance.
Nobody ever goes down there. He's not used to it. Clearly.
So, the purpose of donations to the church is, since the whole light dark mechanic actually has in-game consequences, it's just a way to, like, turn off the dark if you don't want it anymore.
Yeah, very quickly. You can spend money and then all of a sudden you're actually cool now. Alright, Devrin, please. Change weapon. I assume blade arms improvements cost $1 billion, right?
It is fairly expensive.
Ooh, yeah. At least that's cheap. I'll take that. Alright. So this should be interesting. I don't know if it'll be perfectly good against what we have going on in this ruin, but it'll be fun. I don't plan on using the blade arm too terribly much.
Hi, this is Megaman Walnut, and welcome to Jackass.
Ooh.
What?
Like that.
Yeah. Ah.
Yeah. You can do jumps anywhere. I love the skates. Like, there's such a good bit of, like, your arsenal.
Yeah, mostly because you can do just tricks like that. Even in Legends 1, they were just good to get around, but now in Legends 2, it's actually fun to get around.
Alright. Anyway. You. Money, get paid, get paid, get money, get money, get money, get money. Also, ooh, I'm on blue flame. Well, let's get rid of this one. Also, I think it's fine to actually go ahead and equip. So we have regular movement with those equipped now. That's something I'm not going to get used to, is that forward step.
Yeah.
Anyway, again, don't drop money, they just drop full health. Let's roll.
Because they know.
You like mini-bosses?
Be careful, Mega Man. It looks like the floor's weak in that area.
Okay, so map should be in that doorway.
Yep, I'm just kind of doing some clearing out while I can.
Oh, no, you get paid. Oh, nope, they took your gold.
What?
They took your gold.
Oh my god. Okay then.
I forgot about that.
Ooh, yeah. Also. Hey, y'all. Ooh, the burn.
We created a completely different color of burn so that you would have to pay more money to get a separate chip that nullifies that damage type as a joke.
Alright, so we got the laser manual. That's not important at all, huh? Is there a third elephant?
I think we're gonna have to display real ultimate power at some point, yeah.
Alright, hold on. They respawned? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they just fucking make a beeline for it.
Come over here. Hi. Okay. Dang it. No. No, 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 no. Anyway, you like combos? So it's got a 3-hit. It's pretty neat. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't actually think I need to care about those. So we got the ground floor exit and this exit.
Like, the range makes that whole sweep, like, basically across the screen.
Yeah. Let's take the ground floor exit first.
And Blade Arm is considerably powerful. So, yeah, Blade Arm is way better of a weapon than Legends 2.
Yeah. Thanks for the money. We'll look angrier.
Looks like a dead end. Is there a place in the ceiling that looks like you could get through? If there is, you could probably shoot it out and climb up.
I'm a little busy.
It's honestly kind of strange that they just telegraph it that hard.
Well, not only is it telegraphed with, like, roll calling you about it, but, like, there's no spot on the minimap for it.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway.
Like, that sounds to me like they were not able to get it to display in a way that would be easy for the player to find, so they just have to telegraph it out loud because they already put it in anyway, so just like, fuck it. That makes any sense?
I think there's a way to get up to the next level. Look around.
Alright, anyway.
You know, this honestly feels a lot like the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time to me.
Oh, just like... with all these...
Like, the...
like,
yeah, like the
floors.
one room are like multiple floors and you're just constantly climbing around the corridors.
Watch your step, Megaman. It looks like the floor's
They did a lot of weird stuff in the Forest Temple.
Looks like there's an opening you can use to get down to the floor underneath you. Except it's covered by some kind of energy barrier. Maybe you can deactivate the barrier with the control panel.
Okay, I appreciate them putting it there, but at the same time, you thought it was that easy, did you?
Huh, well, things are gone.
Yeah, I'm glad that they took them out, because, like...
Hey, buddy!
I'm guessing that's kind of a state transition thing.
Yeah, alright. This door. Item down.
Yeah, the compass.
Are there any other exits in this room? Yes, one above me up there. Was this one we went through earlier? Yep. And then we go around that side. So you can see. It's actually really neat. I like the. I actually like this ruin a lot comparatively.
Yep. It has a lot of neat little gimmicks. Like, it's just a solidly constructed dungeon.
Alright, anyway. Blue barrier off. Then we have to drop down on a goddamn shield, dude. Anyway. So we know where the red barrier off switch is. We just need to, you know, hit it. No.
Like, that's just good signposting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So here's the blue barrier. Hey, buddy. Hey, jerk. Hey, buddy. Hey, y'all. Hey, buddy. Hey, how's it going? Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing? What? Come on. Don't do that.
Trying to sneak up on me, were you?
Okay. Alright, then we got this. We go deeper. Again, we're looking for red. And treasure. So we got laser schematics. That's one piece of the puzzle there. Do we actually get the whole shining laser before the final dungeon? Or is it a piece in the final dungeon?
There's a piece in the final dungeon, I want to say.
That's what I thought.
Because I think that there's, like, one right before the door that leads to the final dungeon.
You. I want your money. I want your money. I want your money. No!
What a jerk.
These things are worth a decent amount of cash. Hey, y'all. I actually don't want to blade arm you. You got a little bit too much of an energy barrier around your ass.
The floor there looks weak. Be careful.
Rip.
It looks like there's a way to get up to the next level there.
You know what? I'll take that. That's a lot of cash for my punishment hole.
Yeah.
And my gut was gonna tell me to come down here anyway.
Yeah, this is merely a detour.
Oh, I love them. They just get up and start walking. Ooh, weapon energy, hell yes. Alright, we can deal with this enemy, who isn't really that bad. It's just I hate them because they're involved. They're from one of my least favorite areas in the game. That is the S-Class license exam. These are the least offensive thing in that entire exam. Maybe the moth. Moth's pretty offensive too. Oh, there's literally no reason for me to... Okay. Cool. They're very cute mimics.
Look at ceiling. You should be able to shoot through it and make an opening.
Oh my god. I have to wonder if in playtesting just nobody got it.
Yeah, like they sound very unconfident in their signposting on that one.
Like, which I feel like the mini-map is enough, but also just like, you already know what the gimmick of the dungeon
Door
is.
in that
Oh my
room that
god.
leads to the next area. You can't see it. It must be above you somewhere.
Yeah, like
You can probably see
the
it
biggest
from
thing
the top
with
of
this
one of
is
the
that they
pillars.
have
You can
brought
probably
up
reach the door by jumping
where it is
across the
every
top of
single
the
time,
pillar. You see what I
and
mean?
yeah, that's just telling me that playtesting just didn't get it.
I mean, on the one hand, gamers don't look up. Like, that's a truth. Universal truth. Gamers don't look up. There's a...
Sorry, I just wasn't prepared for the coldest take of the century.
Well, look where we're at.
Looks like there's a barrier there too.
Alright,
You
red
can
barrier
probably shut
here.
that one off if you find the right control panel.
Okay, so there's another exit. Oh, one thing I don't even know if I've mentioned it, but one thing I love about the mini-map in this game is that it tells you what entry you took.
Yeah. Like,
This matters to me a lot, because I'm very bad at remembering where I came in and out. Alright, so we got ground floor door, we got that floor door, and then there's a third one up there. Oh boy. Oh. Oh yeah. Alright, alright.
yeah, this is a bit of an in and out, so
Let's take our
let's
map.
get in. The jump from the map system in Legends 1 to Legends 2 is... God, it's so much more of an improvement.
Alright, so we're gonna be taking this door, going around this place, getting the treasure, and then we're gonna be going over here. So that's our... And then of course we have different floors, different floors, different floors. I wonder what this could be. You know, who could say what that is?
If we know Legends 2, they sure do love their giant-ass rooms that do nothing.
Yeah. God, you remember that? You have to remember that in the fucking water spot, right?
Oh no, that's seared into your brain
Yeah.
along with everything else.
It's a giant-ass room. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Give me all the money in the world. Yeah, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid, get paid. Get paid.
Yeah, watch out. There is a Reaver bot in the end of this corridor that is liable to steal all your shit. Oh, okay, maybe next room.
Looks like there's multiple levels here. I'm
Yeah,
picking
there we
up
go.
Reaverbot signals from above you. Be careful.
I'm actually curious to see what happens when you have money on the floor.
Oh, goodbye. Yeah, okay. Wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Oh, God.
that is troublesome.
Yeah, no, we're not even dealing with you anymore. I mean, we are. Because I think they do drop health. We're just gonna get out of their range. Yeah, they do drop health, and I want that.
That is a miserable amount of damage for these things.
Oh, God. Have you note this is through 50% reduction? I thought about using the canteen, but the canteen is going to be necessary way later. So
We do have a boss to fight.
So I want to take the health when I know we can get it off of the enemy drops. Enemy drops are consistent. I don't know if I've talked about that at all. Like, that's just sort of a thing with this game, is that, like, you basically always know what an enemy will be dropping. Like, that's why, it's like, I know that they're going to drop a bunch of refractors and a health bit.
Yeah, it's really nice to be able to plan ahead.
This is the one with our theft friend over here, right?
Yes. I do believe Blade Arm gives you the tools to deal with it.
Oh my god. I just want you gone. Yeah, you can actually just like, just say like, fuck it, and they're not going that way, but we know from the map there was a treasure behind it, and we want to get ourselves, the required item.
Hey, it's just like dealing with Maple in the Oracle's games in Legend of Zelda. You just grab the ring or the heart piece and then get out of there.
Yep,
You're
yeah,
done.
you don't... Alright. So there's a barrier below us we could go mess with, but I'm gonna head this way first. No!
Oh!
Ugh.
Yeah. I was about to say it's considerably trickier.
Okay. No, it's fine. Okay, alright, you want blood? Yeah, blood. Yeah.
The shark cruisers are always out for
It's
blood.
possible to kill the thief bots. Yeah, you knock them down and then just, like, shoot them while they're down on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're killable. I just...
They are killable. Like, heavy shots will do the trick.
Yeah. I just brought the blade arm, and blade arm... I like the blade arm when you have range up, basically, is the problem with it.
It needs to be upgraded in order to actually be good, and the upgrades are rather expensive, because this game kind of sucks in that regard.
It's really good, but it kind of does need that upgrade. So let's quick murder this one. Hi? Oh. Oh boy, do you not take blade arm damage? No, you don't.
Well, they actually do take damage, it's just like...
I ain't spending all my energy on that.
No, that's fair, and just, like... They don't show damage the same way that enemies do, which is kind of like...
Is there a door that way? No. Okay.
Okay, let me check these real quick.
So we do want to, at some point, go up and turn off all the barriers. I think we might have to go do that right now.
Yeah, because this one is just, like, starting up the final segment of the dungeon.
So I'm going to have to make this loop another time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Let's go do it now, then. Because we know where this is. We have the key.
Do they drop all the money they take from you when they die? Gonna have to say no, if I was a betting boy. It only takes one hit.
Fine. Nope.
This... I want to say this feels like fighting a Dark Souls enemy as Megaman.
No! No.
Also, yeah, those energy blasts just stay active for 1,000 years.
Okay. So back to B1. Then we go turn off red barrier. Then we can go check all the red barriers. And then we can move.
I'll take the case.
Later, assholes.
Looks like the only red barrier available is just, like, yeah, the one that's all the way back up.
Is that gonna be that thingy? Yeah.
It's nice that your buster is starting to be able to murder things at a decent clip.
Yeah. Shit. I'm actually over here, so I want to go. Cool. Alright, red barriers. Now we got a hole. Now this is actually a pretty big kindness.
Yeah, because now you just, it's a straight shot to all the other stuff. Also, a prize.
So yeah, keep falling.
Yeah, with that, I think we have everything we need to make the shield arm.
What?
Alright, so, this is a puzzle.
Hold on, Okay, so we got the pillar, the rest of the room that has the pillars in it. Alright. Alright, y'all.
So, who's up for some beaver bother?
The door still won't open. So how are we supposed to get them open?
Hey, buddy.
There are 3 doors, 3 holes
Oh
in
my
the floor,
god.
3 Reaver bots.
Man, the hole's sitting on fire. Hey, buddy. Hey, you wanna come on over here? No?
Their proximity detection is really unforgiving.
Hey, you over here now? I'm literally shooting at you. I'm literally shooting at you.
Yeah, they made it so you can't do that.
You jerk! The other one. Oh, buddy. Hey.
You're... I'm telling you, I wasn't kidding when I said this was beaver bother.
Looks like one of the doors
Oh
has
my
been made.
god. Alright. You next.
Yeah, they really intend for you to just be like, it's only 2 blocks away and you roll at the last second or some shit.
Yeah.
Another door just opened.
I'll deal with map completion after we... Where are you? Where's my dude? There's my dude. My dude. Yo! Oh, don't you imagine doing this without ice spikes?
Yeah, that sounds kind of miserable.
Oh my god. In the hole.
Last door's open now, Megaman.
Fortunately, you don't have to do that again.
Yep. Alright, so we got treasure door north, treasure door south.
So the door on the right leads further into the dungeon. The door on the left is just like
Back.
the lift over to the upper area.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know if we've said it. Actually, is the red barrier optional? Or is there something later that needs it?
You know what? I think the red barrier is actually optional.
Well, like I think it just has the shield prize behind it, and that's the whole point of it.
Well, the shield prize, and also you just get to jump down here really quickly.
Yeah.
Which, you know, good on them for making sure that the player knew that that was accessible to them, at least.
Right. So here we go.
I feel like this enemy might have been on Forbidden Island.
This enemy's kind of silly.
Yeah, it's a lot like the Ballerina Reba bots, so they just don't have a lot of feedback.
Ooh, is that any good? Ha!
Oh, definitely needed that.
Sadly, that doesn't really do anything.
No, it's completely worthless. Unfortunately, the energy and rapid stats still work in an extremely dumbass way.
Yeah. Later.
I'm picking up 3 medium-sized Reaver bots in the room ahead of you. It looks like the doors are locked, too.
Whoops, somebody didn't trigger the event flag.
Whoopsie!
Nice sequence break.
And then just back out of the holes. Alright. Deeper, yet deeper. Oh, hello.
We didn't bother putting in a transition room so we can have data right before the boss. What, are you kidding me?
Alright.
Why do that when your punishment for dying means that you just have to walk all the way through here again?
Some Reaver bots work like keys!
Wow, this is amazing. Who
Use
thought
our
of
fucking
this
lifter,
under-
goddammit.
Wait, watch out, Megaman. There's a large Reaver bot in the middle of the room.
Hey, buddy. I love the little keys. They like squeak a little bit.
I love how your circle strafing makes you prone to just accidentally smack into a bunch of Reaper bots that just spawn to your left.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of circle strafing, it's kind of interesting that we have an enemy that's this weak to it. Rip. Wow.
That is a pitiful amount of money.
8 fucking pittance. Y'all. Alright, anyway. Oh! It's wiggling. It's wiggling menacingly. They're not really worth killing.
You know, for how much they pressure you to use the lifter in this game, you would think they'd do something like, oh, I don't know, expand the hitbox to make it suck less ass to do.
Oh my god. Oh. Ugh.
Like, in case it isn't clear, this room is definitely the low point of the dungeon because everything in here is set up specifically to annoy you.
Really? I wasn't close enough? Ugh. Oh.
1.
Okay, so the red dots in the distance are your way of being able to tell where they're at. Is at least kind of good.
Yeah.
Nope.
Like, I honestly say that rooms like this are kind of an example of how game development isn't just one person. It's a whole bunch of different people, and sometimes some people have very bad ideas and the power to tell other people to use their shitty ideas.
I like the idea of this room. I don't like the 500,000 underground robots like that.
Yes.
Or
Because a lot of it is like gameplay extension by proxy of annoyance.
yeah. I think I've made my thoughts on the lifter pretty damn clear. I don't like it as I like it, but the game doesn't make it simple enough to use for how much they want you to use it.
Yeah, and
It always feels like a chore.
on
That
a base level,
That was weird. Ah! Fuck you!
on a base level, it is a good it's a good mechanic, but they don't implement it well at all, especially given how often they make you use it.
There's a large Reaper bot in the room, but I'm not getting a hostile reading from it. I don't think it's going to attack you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, blue fire is called
The
numbness.
last key should be in that room, Mega Man. We're nearly there.
And red fire is fire. Yeah, I guess this Reaverbot's completely, you know, just won't attack me. That's nice. Yep, just won't attack me at all. Sure, nothing will happen when I grab this key.
No, you're gonna have a real nice surprise when you get out here.
Real good time.
Congratulations, Mega Man.
Let's just go ahead and...
The Reaver bot on the other side of that.
Good luck. Hey, buddy!
I've never seen readings like this before.
So, circle strafing this thing is kind of a pain because it is very good at closing the gap between you and it moves erratically.
So the blade arm, you can see how much damage that's doing on that.
Something's not right. Get away from it, Mega Man.
It has invincibility, though, which is pretty rad. The invincibility on the blade arm is pretty neat. It's just... Right now, it's...
Yeah, it's got some iframes.
Has a full iframe, so you're able to just, like, clip right through it. Yeah, so you kind of have to, like, play backing up on this a lot. You can't just circle strafe. The arena's not big enough for that.
Also, it's like really fast and it can catch up to you easily.
What's that? Some kind of platform? Mega Man, jump! Get on the platform! Strong energy ratings. Get on the platform!
I appreciate they do give you plenty of time to get up there.
Ouch. That stings.
So yeah, a lot of this fight is, no, don't use circle strafing, actually think about your movement. Because as you saw up there when it was throwing the blobs at
It was
you,
not... It was, yeah.
yeah,
You couldn't just circle strafe that.
making good progress though.
Here we go. So I want to get in a corner like this because you can get some shots in right here. Then it's gonna go up. Okay, this is just range.
That attack is the most telegraphed thing in all of creation.
Yeah. There we go. I actually want to reapply the lock-on so that it Oh!
Its readings are fluctuating again. Watch out!
You've entered desperation mode.
I think it's getting weaker, Mega Man. Now's your chance. Keep going, Mega Man.
Yeah.
Like, this thing was already able to close the distance pretty easily, and it was like,
Yeah, like one more... Yeah, one more cycle. You actually do want to let the lock-on go so that you can have a little better movement. Alright, here we go. Oh, wait.
gotta do with death animation.
It doesn't actually have a final attack. It just...
Can you believe they snuck a yellow devil in this game?
Can you believe they had a yellow devil that didn't suck? Oh, also, by the way, we're done now.
Yeah, we're done now.
Yellow devil of depression. Alright, how are we doing on money? That's pretty good.
There are exactly 3 yellow devils in all of Mega Man history that don't suck. That one, the one from Mega Man 8, and the one from Mega Man Sprite Comic, who's very polite.
Alright, so we have the 4th key. Also a lot of cash. Should probably go burn that.
Well, I guess it's time to go back to the Sulphur Bottom and have absolutely everything good happen forever.
Yeah, end of the game. Sadly, I don't know how much I'm gonna put into the sword arm. We'll see.
No, that's reasonable. It's quite a chunk of change.
It gets, like, we'll see. Mostly because, like, right now, I think the main thing is, for one, I want... not bionic parts. I want... Link Armor Omega. I probably just want the Power Blaster. No, not Rapid. This one, Buster Unit Omega, right?
No, Power Blaster is, biggest attack. Or, no, yeah, that is attack 3, rapid 2. Probably Buster Unit Omega then.
Or I just take yeah.
What does Blaster Unit Omega do?
Blaster Unit Omega's 3 energy.
Okay, well, Buster Unit it is.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and go into items. I want an extra pack here. I need to have a hyper cartridge in my inventory. I'm gonna take a bionic part and finish that off. Alright, that's half our cash.
So, good news is, we're done with, fire and ice tile floors, so Resistor Chip can just sit there in the shop and rot.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's head back to the ship.
It's a little weird since,
Make our losses permanent.
Since, like, the damage floor, you could have easily ignored it with the asbestos shoes in the boss fight, but you still had to hop up there anyway and damage the fucking thing.
Yeah, so I guess we didn't get those, but there's a chip in There's a chip that costs 200,000 in the shop that resists fire, resist ice, and that lets you just walk on the floor in that one fight.
Yeah. This is different from the fire adapter that we also have that just negates all sources of burn.
Max range, almost max attack. We'll find a way to make that improved later, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably something in the final dungeon that'll get us up to snuff.
All right, Link Armor Omega, which gives us the knockdown guard. And there is, I think we've got a 75% one that comes up later.
Yep.
I don't remember the name of that one, but...
Oh, might want to turn the boots back on, Morty.
Oh! Yeah, I don't need no cleats anymore. Turn on those hydrojets.
Oh, please God, no.
Alright. I have a bad feeling about this. Something awful will happen. Even Data seems worried. Data should be able to tell us directly,
right.
you motherfucker.
Data has not told us shit this whole game.
Oh my god. Anyway, we can't do that. I think shield generator shield notes lets you make the shield. Yeah.
I have thoughts about shield arm, but, you know,
Right.
showing is better than telling, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's go back to dev room. Improve. Anything else I can improve on? Our good friend, Hunter Seeker. Only special, and I don't care about that. Right. One second, I will be right back.
Mm-hmm. Mass Huzzah. That's not the Bob and George one, though. That is a hell of a cut in itself. I'm talking about Sprite, Megaman Sprite comic, the one where everybody has fucked up teeth and is rude to each other constantly.
Alright, but yeah, Data, like, no, all Data says is, no, you should get that key back. You know? Better get that home. Anyway, I'm back.
Ugh.
Yeah, blade arm is super expensive to upgrade. But yeah, I'm gonna use the I'm going to, for no reason, equip the Hunter Seeker here.
Yeah, it can't be a JRPG without characters regularly and for no reason withholding critical information.
Data does it, like, on purpose, which is why it's so...
It's equally infuriating because he told us at the end of the last game that he would explain everything. Which would make that information especially pertinent now.
Yeah, you should take that key to Von Blucher. Uh-huh. Sure that won't have any problems. We got enough time. We can go do all this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we easily have time for this. Bad feeling about this. I don't know. It's like something awful could occur when we go to the ship.
So I'm going to warn y'all now. You might want to get yourself a snack and put yourself in a maximally comfortable position.
Yeah. We do get a fight from memory, at least.
We do get a fight, yeah.
I just hope nothing happens. But yeah, like, Data has to know Sarah and Yuna. Like, whatever. Alright, here we go. Look at that giant key.
Megaman! So, you got the fourth and final key? If it weren't for all your hard work, those pirates would have gotten the keys, and who knows what would have happened.
It will be very interesting to see if they do anything now that we have all 4 keys in our possession.
What do you mean they?
Those funny-looking people, the ones that we found on Forbidden Island who said they were ancients.
I trust everyone unless they give me a reason not to, but you don't live as long as I have without taking precautions. I have armed guards placed around the room. I can call on them if necessary to protect us and this ship.
I just hope we won't need them.
That is surprisingly thoughtful of them.
Yeah. I mean, look, Von Blucher, as he said, he ain't lived this long being an idiot.
What was that?
I thought I felt something.
Confirmed. All 4 keys have been recovered.
Have
I
you
mean, he
made all
wasn't
the
expecting
necessary
this, but
preparations
that's
to take
fair.
control of this ship?
Look at this room.
Yes.
Very well, begin.
This room has turned into the
If
cyberspace.
necessary, is it acceptable to disable Megaman Trigger? Even if it means destroying the Master's genetic code?
Your primary mission is to recover and secure the keys. Then, with luck, we will be able to salvage the Master's genetic code from Trigger's shell.
Understood. Initiating assimilation program.
What's happening?
Is that good?
Ooh,
We've got to get out of here!
What's up with the ship? It's on fire! You don't think...
Look at that display.
You don't think there's someone else
You see,
after
this
the
red
keys,
part is
do you?
fire.
If we don't help her, she's probably going to crash. We've got to do something.
But if we're not careful, we'll end up going down with them. I don't know if even that blue kid can get out of this one.
Babu, babu, babu.
You think so too, huh, Bon?
Megaman.
I love that the Bonds are ready to help.
Yeah, they know the score.
You're finally awake.
Huh? Where is everyone?
Don't you worry. Gats is taking care of them.
Mistress Yuna, what are you doing?
My, you recognize me as Yuna? Even though I destroyed my original shell?
Don't waste your time, Geeks. You could become infected by her aberrant logic.
My, aren't we testy? What have I done?
You should ask yourself that question, Yuna. It doesn't matter, not anymore. I have made my decision. I will not tolerate interference.
You're going to destroy the Master's genetic sample, aren't you? Without even consulting me. That's not exactly fair, is it?
When you destroyed your original shell, I became the only mother unit for this system. I am within the Master's system parameters. Fairness
Your
is
body's right
irrelevant.
here.
Leaving it.
I
That's...
thought you'd say that.
Mistress Sarah, here are the keys. You must return to Elysium. This unit will follow after recovering the Master's genetic sample.
Excuse me, I'm talking with Sarah.
Geeks, go!
The keys! Now this is a problem. She plans on executing the carbon reinitialization program.
Carbon reinitialization program?
It ain't that thing you stopped in the
Basically,
last game.
Every human alive will be deleted, wiped out, and the ancients will be restored.
What?
Please do not complicate matters further, Mistress Yuna. There are several preparations to be made. Please remove yourself from this ship at once.
I don't know if I can do that.
Comply or this unit will use deadly force. Your answer?
No, Gats. You know what to do.
Are you sure, Mistress Yuna?
Gats, what are you doing?
Though I'm no longer recognized as a mother unit in this body, it means too that I'm not affected by behavioral limiters. I can do whatever I want.
Initiating countermeasures.
Gats, cease your actions at once. What are you doing?
All right, Megaman. I've separated Geets from his ship. Go up on deck. Geets should be there. Where we go from here is up to you, Megaman. Do you fight Geets, or do you give him the Master's genetic sample? Confused? That's not surprising, I guess. After all, you have lost your memory, haven't you? But that doesn't really matter. All that matters is what you think and how you feel now. Now, don't try to think about things too hard. Just be true to you yourself and follow where your heart leads you.
Mistress Yuna, Geets is very angry. If we do not hurry, he is likely to destroy the entire
Frankly, you
ship.
hear the cogs turning in Mega Man's head.
What are you going to do?
Yep.
What the? I thought I saw something flying around, but I don't think it was a Reaver bot.
Teasel, look!
Hey, wait, that's Megaman! What is going on here? What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is a chance I've been waiting for. We're going to settle the score with that blue brat once and for all.
Wait a minute, Teasel. If that ship crashes, we'll lose the keys and everything else of value on it. Like it or not, we have to help him.
I guess you're right, Tron. All right, then. First, we help Megaman. Then we take the keys. Okay, people, get lively. We've got work to do.
So here's Geets and Gates fighting. We met them earlier, the dragons that people were flying around on.
Are you malfunctioning
Megalugia.
yet? There's no need for us to fight. Why do you insist on opposing me?
Sorry, Geets, but I don't believe what Mistress Sarah is planning is right.
Mistress Yuna is also in error, abandoning her shell for a carbons. That is no longer Mistress Yuna. It's an abomination, an affront to us all. If you insist on following her, I shall be forced to terminate you. Both of you!
Master Trigger, I'm sorry. I have failed. You are our only hope.
All right.
Cool.
so yeah, Geets and Gates are. So he actually Geets was the guy who was with Sarah as well, but also has a dragon shell. And Gates we met when Yuna was flying around on her in Roll's mom's body. All right.
That's it, Megaman!
There's a lot of fucking things that you just sort of rolled off the chat with.
All right, so we have helpers. It rules.
Take this! Oh, run as fast as you can!
I love that we have Teasel and we have all the bonds helping us out in this fight. It rules.
Yeah, although, yep, Hunter Seeker turns out really good for this fight because you can just put your options right there and move when he's swooping in.
Yep, that's the entire point.
Hurry up and finish him off already!
Like every sweep, we get in some hits.
The weapons aren't even scratching him!
Take this!
So I'm confused. Is Roll Mom completely gone, or is she just being possessed? She's being possessed by Yuna, who is the lady in the other body that she's holding.
Yeah, Yuna is the lady in the pigtails, currently inhabiting the body of Roll's mom.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Come on, Megaman! If you win, I'll buy you dinner!
Thanks, Teasel. Thanks so much, Teasel. I want dinner now.
Take this!
Hurry up and finish him off already!
Yeah, this is the reason I went to max range, even like lowering my basic attack to the point where I actually have a break in it, but it doesn't matter. Like, I need to be able to have range on this fight.
Hey, Mega Man, after this, I'll swing by the Steak and Shake. You can cover your own drinks, right? Because their menu is $4.32 without them.
Oh, no!
No!
Now we finish this!
Eats you, jerk. Those are my friends? Yeah, my friends.
Oh, my frenemies.
They're definitely my friends.
Take this!
Yeah. So this fight is like, it's got the high action music. It's not really that complex.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Like, Geets only has like 3 or 4 moves. The dive, the swoop, the dive, the shots, and like the fireballs. Yeah, so like there's a. But yeah, being able to get the hits in with the Hunter Seeker is really nice. If I didn't have the Hunter Singer here, if I had like homing missile, that would also work. But like, you just need something to be able to get in hits while. Oh, right, the landing.
Yeah, because you barely have room.
Anyway,
and now you just stun lock him to death.
Yeah, I was gonna say Geets lands at a quarter health, but like, oh.
It is literally just okay. Let's get on with it.
This is all your doing. If it weren't for you, this would not have happened. This unit cannot allow Mistress Sarah to be harmed.
Do not forget, the Master is the only true human remaining. The system exists only to protect and serve the Master. We exist for this and only this purpose.
Mother?
Remember, the Master says illogical things at times. If he does, ignore him.
I do not understand why the Master would wish to have a unit such as that by his side. What would prompt such behavior?
The Master is lonely.
What's happening? Is this a dream?
Is that guy a
Did they
magician?
not? My little friend? Don't be upset. Sarah often reprimands me as well. And do you know why? I can show you. Observe.
Who is that? I feel like I know him.
Beautiful. Is it not? These lights are one of the beta cities. But these are not ordinary betas. I have modified them slightly. Betas. You call them carbons. Though artificially created, in the end they may be closer to people than you think. The people living there know thirst, hunger, disease. They suffer all these things, and in the end, they grow old and die. But for one brief moment, they shine as bright as the sun. Because they know these hardships, they also know the meaning of happiness. Compared to theirs, our perfect world is cold and sterile. I'd like to ask you to do something for me, Megaman. Can you take me there? What do you say?
Take you there? What? Wait, I know him. He's the Master. I remember now. I came here. I came to Terra with the Master. And then...
Come on, Megaman. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. Open your eyes. I thought I might not be able to make contact with you.
Where are...
We're inside one of your memory files. The file you entrusted Data with all those years ago.
Memory? Data?
You were badly damaged by Geets' attack. I'm rebuilding you, using Data's memory to restore your programming. You won't be fully optimized for a while longer. So just sit back and relax.
Take a nap.
Thanks.
Data. Restore. Program?
Listen to the sounds of everyday life, the sounds of city life, the smell of evening meals being prepared. All this and more we in Elysium have lost. Thank you, Megaman. Thanks to you, I have finally been able to experience this for myself. For 3,000 years, I have been free from hardship and pain. A life of luxury and ease, obeying my heart's desires. Seeing these people, grateful for the simple joys of life, I wonder, was I truly happy? I have made up my mind, Megaman. Carry out my final command. I want you to destroy the system. I realize now that we were wrong. Correct my mistake. Make things right again. This is a good luck charm. As long as you have it, no one can stop or harm you. Return to Elysium. Delete all data from the library, understand? Please, Megaman.
Master.
It looks as though my time has finally come. I know I cannot survive long outside of Elysium. Therefore, goodbye, Megaman. Thank you for all you have done for me. All these many years. I go now. Into the arms of my true mother.
Master.
So that's what this is all about. Sarah never told me about this.
You are...
Yuna. Remember me?
Yuna?
Sarah is in charge of Elysian system. I was in charge of Terra's system. My official designation was Mother.
Mother?
Now I understand why you downloaded your memories of the Master into that little monkey. So they couldn't be scanned or tampered with. Now I understand why you brought the Master here. Why you tried to destroy the system.
Mistress Yuna, Mistress Sarah has almost reached Elysium.
We're running out of time. Unless we stop her, Sarah will execute the carbon reinitialization program. The carbon reinitialization program was meant to be run only after the Master and all other humans have died. It uses their genetic codes to clone new humans. If it's activated, everyone alive on Terra will be eliminated. Only you can stop Sarah from using it. It looks like your self-repair functions are working. We can go now, but you still need to decide.
Megaman!
He'll be all right. Though his memory is still fragmented, he can still download whatever he needs from your little monkey friend. Now, Gats and I will get a pod ready that will take you back to Elysium. You can find both of us where you initially came to Terra. The choice is yours, the Master's final wish, or follow the path the system has chosen. Find us when you make up your mind. See you!
Look in any library and you can find a history of civilization as we know it, but there's nothing describing the world before we started recording events. I always wondered why. Now I know. We didn't evolve. We were created. One day, boom, there we were, with a language and culture provided for us.
I wanted to know who built all the ruins and why they were there. We owe everything to the Master.
I don't know whether this master system should be destroyed or not. It's too big for me. We're in your hands, Megaman. Do what you think is best. There's nothing we can do about it. What will be, will be.
Megaman. I don't know what your life was like before we met, but do what you think is right, no matter what. I'll keep looking until I find my parents, but you're the most important thing in my life. If not for you, I wouldn't have been able to do all the things I've done. That's why I know you'll do what's best for me. For everyone, come on, let's go. She's waiting for us. Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I part of why I really like Legends 2 is that the actual like plot behind it, I think, is a really fucking cool like sci-fi concept of this one dude, the last human who's been kept alive for 3,000 years in paradise by, you know, this system, you know, and it's like he's sick of it. And then the question is like, what the hell does the system do when like its purpose for existing is gone?
Yeah, the whole idea that they are trying to clone humans from his genetic code, and they're constantly like refining the process and everything by killing off these humans, and then he's just like, wait, we don't have to do that anymore. These people are just like, they're people, they're fine.
Yeah.
It's okay if they like grow old and die and have like bullshit happen because they're happy.
Yep. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, I like that a lot, especially when we actually go up to Elysium and see more of like the system and the world that the Master lived in.
I'm going to say that the idea is lost on, like, just from the fact that it's such a big glut of cutscenes. You're sort of checked out after a bit.
Yeah.
Then you go back to it and it's like, yeah, the idea's there and that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so then you have like, you know, our two, Yuna and Sarah are kind of like competing ideas of what the hell to do with the system. Sarah is trying to follow it to the letter. Like, even when the Master was alive, you could hear Sarah said, like, sometimes the Master says illogical things. Ignore him. Like, the system is made for the Master, but doesn't give a fuck about him. Like, it's just there to keep him alive. Not really the sort of story for 10-year-olds, but it was the sort of story for, like, teens. And that's why I thought it was rad as shit.
Yeah, this is a super teen country, yeah.
Oh, Data, what do you have to say for yourself? What should I do? No, she didn't say that, but I knew that. Hold on, fuck.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah! In case you didn't notice, everything costs money.
I'm sorry, did you want me to actually give you money in an infinite feedback loop, or you just keep getting Zenny forever if you pick the right choices?
Yeah. But yeah, and then, of course, like, this story is its own thing right now. So when Legends 2 came out, this was detached. Like, it's just its own thing, this idea of the Master System, of, like, the world of these, like, sort of these, they call them carbons, you know. But, like, they start trying to, like, nudge it into the rest of the series. ZX Advent has, like, is basically trying to lead into Legends, in a way.
Yeah.
With this world needs to be reset, that whole bit at the end. I love that bit.
Which is also a problem because that series just sort of unceremoniously died.
Yeah. But yeah, oh my god, the Hunter Seeker freaking ruled in that fight. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, Geets didn't even get a second on the ground. Alright, I think that's all we want to do today.
I will say that one of the interesting things coming back to this is just like, this was extremely teen cool as a concept, and then when I revisited it in the LP, we were just like we were in the phase where we're just like jaded adults, like, anime bullshit, who cares? And then we're back here, and it's just like, we could come at it from a more sober standpoint, and this idea is cool. Yeah. And we can critique it from there.
Right, like, it actually has a pretty unique... I like a lot of the little idea, and we actually are going to get a little more. As we go through Elysium, we actually get a little bit more on what the hell the Master System, the Master, and such. But, like, the idea of, like, you know, this one human being left alive by this system who, like, got so jaded with life, started creating life on you know, the planet, started making ruins and stuff, and finally got to the point where he was just so bored, he was like, you know what, I want to go down, have a bowl of curry, and die. Like,
As somebody whose favorite RPG of all time is Lost Odyssey, I can tell you right now that being immortal really fucking sucks.
Well, and this dude was 3 times the age of Kai, so like 3,000 years old. And he's the only dude. He's the only person. The only other people he has to talk to are the other, Sarah and all the other units up there. Anyway, so yeah, next time, I think we're still on 2 streams. We might be able to do Elysium in 1, honestly, but
Possibly. Like, it's 1.5 dungeons, also just like ending cutscenes and all that, but like,
yeah.
Let's see what we can do about that.
So yeah, this is probably gonna be 1 or 2 more. It might be like 1 doing like Elysium and then some weapons stuff when we get to the Elysium, or it could just be 1 long one. What you should expect though is that I'll have infinite money. Just, I don't know how that's gonna happen. I say as I look up Game Shark codes, like,
man after my own heart, Slough.
Yeah. So, because I want to show off, like, full power weapons, but I don't want to fucking grind for infinite hours. So, anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Vpris.
Yeah, no problem.
Hope you all had fun with this. If you're looking to catch more stuff, you can always follow, see your live, subscribe for Cool Skulls, Cool Slimes. We got, tomorrow is more Final Fantasy Tactics A2, which that is getting close to wrapping. And Tuesday is going to be, Magic is going to be happening earlier, around like 4:30 to 5, and Xenoblade is going to be happening at 7. So, as I've mentioned, Xenoblade is getting the 2-day treatment, Fridays and Tuesdays. It's also getting uploaded ahead of everything else on YouTube, because I want to make sure people can keep up with it. The first Xenoblade one just went up today. And the rest of them will keep going. I can't tell you how excited I am to show off more of that game.
Yeah, I was about to say, did we mention that we both really love Xenoblade 1?
It fucking rules. It's a really good game. So, anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.